Professional tennis has given fans countless unbelievable moments, from record-breaking serves and marathon matches to enormous prize money. But what reportedly happened after Alex Eala finished one of her biggest matches was something nobody inside the stadium expected. Eala had just given everything on the court and was walking toward the net to celebrate when the atmosphere suddenly changed. According to the story, a wealthy businessman identified as Sheikh Khaled Al Rashid reportedly stepped onto the court and made an extraordinary offer. He wanted to pay $10 million for the racket Eala had just used to win the match. It was not described as a sponsorship deal or business partnership. It was simply an enormous offer for the racket in her hand. The amount immediately raised questions because a racket that normally costs only a few $100s was suddenly being valued at millions. But the real reason behind the offer was reportedly much more personal. Sheikh Khaled was said to be watching the match with his daughter Aisha, who had become a huge admirer of Eala. According to the story, Aisha had been facing personal health difficulties and found comfort in watching Eala compete. She admired Eala's determination and the way she continued fighting even when matches became difficult. For Aisha, Eala was not just another tennis player. She had become a source of inspiration. After watching Eala complete the match, Aisha reportedly told her father that she wanted something connected to the player she admired as a birthday gift. Most parents might arrange an autograph, a photograph, or a signed shirt. But according to the story, Sheikh Khaled decided to go much further. When the match ended, Eala shook hands with her opponent and waved to the crowd. She was exhausted after a demanding battle and was probably thinking about recovery. Then security personnel near the players' area reportedly moved aside as the billionaire walked onto the court. Tournament officials appeared surprised as he approached the microphone and addressed the stadium. He reportedly explained that he was a father who wanted to make his daughter happy. Then he turned toward Eala and made the offer that shocked everyone. He wanted to buy her match racket for $10 million. For a few moments, Eala simply stood there holding the racket. Cameras focused on her reaction as she looked at the worn grip and marks left by the match. $10 million is an amount that could change almost anyone's life. It could provide financial security, fund a business, support family members, or create opportunities for years. Most people would understand why an athlete might accept such an offer immediately. But according to the story, Eala did something completely different. After what was reportedly only a few seconds, she gave her answer. She told Sheikh Khaled that his daughter's love for the game was worth more than money. She reportedly explained that inspiration should not be something people simply purchase. It should be something that can be shared. Then, instead of negotiating over the price, she reportedly invited Aisha onto the court. When the young girl reached her, Eala handed her the racket as a gift. She asked for only one promise. Aisha should keep fighting and keep believing in herself, just as Eala had done. The story says Aisha became emotional and hugged Eala while holding the racket. Her father was reportedly moved as well, and the crowd responded with a huge standing ovation. Suddenly, the story was no longer about a $10 million racket. It was about a young athlete and a young fan sharing a moment that money could not create. That is what made the alleged incident so powerful. Professional sports are filled with money. Players sign huge contracts and sponsorship deals, while tournaments offer enormous prizes. Almost everything surrounding elite sports has a financial value. But Eala's reported decision challenged that idea. If she had accepted the money, the racket would have become an extremely expensive piece of memorabilia. By giving it away, she reportedly turned it into something far more personal. For Aisha, the racket would represent the player who inspired her during a difficult period. It would remind her of the day her hero looked beyond her family's wealth and gave her something from the heart. Eala's own journey also makes the story more meaningful. Born in the Philippines, Eala began pursuing tennis at a young age and eventually trained in Spain at the Rafa Nadal Academy. Her path required sacrifice, discipline, and years of hard work. Leaving home to train internationally meant giving up time with family and friends while focusing on a demanding professional career. She has also faced injuries, setbacks, financial challenges, and the pressure that comes with representing a country hoping to produce a major tennis star. Her steady rise has attracted growing attention from fans around the world. In the Philippines, her success has become a source of pride and inspiration for young players. Children who may not have followed tennis before are now watching Eala and becoming interested in the sport. That is why her reported choice to give away a potentially valuable racket carries such a strong emotional message. Eala knows what it means to chase an opportunity and work toward a dream when success is far from guaranteed. She knows that support and encouragement can make a huge difference in an athlete's life. The story also includes another claim that has attracted attention. Reports suggest that Sheikh Khaled was so impressed by Eala's gesture that he considered putting the same $10 million toward youth tennis development in the Philippines instead of purchasing the racket. This has not been independently confirmed, so it should be treated as an unverified report. But if such a plan were ever realized, it could create a much bigger impact than one private purchase. Funding courts, equipment, coaching, and youth programs could give thousands of children access to tennis and allow young athletes to develop their own dreams. In that sense, one emotional moment could potentially lead to something much larger. Instead of one racket sitting in a private collection, the money could help create opportunities for an entire generation. The story also raises an interesting question about wealth. Someone with billions of dollars may be able to buy almost any physical object, but money cannot automatically create genuine inspiration or human connection. Aisha reportedly did not need another expensive possession. What she wanted was something connected to the athlete who had given her hope. Eala provided that through a simple gesture. This is also why the alleged 5-second response has become such an important part of the story. Imagine being offered $10 million and knowing that accepting it could completely change your future. In those few seconds, a person could think about family responsibilities, financial security, and future plans. Yet Eala reportedly looked beyond the money and focused on Aisha. Whether her response came from instinct or from values developed through years of sacrifice is impossible to know. But the decision reportedly showed that she believed the meaning of the moment was worth more than the payment. And that is where the story goes beyond tennis. Fans often watch sports for the competition, the powerful serves, the dramatic rallies, and the excitement of winning. But some of the moments they remember most happen after the match is finished. A simple gesture toward a fan can sometimes become more memorable than the final score. If this incident happened as described, Eala created exactly that kind of moment. The racket became more than sports equipment. It became a symbol of determination, encouragement, and the bond between an athlete and someone who looked up to her. For Aisha, that memory could remain with her for years. Perhaps she will continue playing tennis because of the experience. Perhaps she will become an athlete herself or choose a completely different path. Whatever happens, the lesson can remain the same. She learned that her hero believed in her without asking for anything in return. That kind of encouragement can have a lasting effect on a young person. For Eala, the future is still being written. Her ranking can continue to rise, and she will have many more tournaments and difficult matches ahead. There will be victories and disappointments, but moments like this can become part of an athlete's legacy. Trophies can eventually become old and records can eventually be broken, but a powerful human story can stay with people for decades. The most interesting part of this story may therefore not be the $10 million offer at all. It may be what happened after the offer was made. One person had the ability to spend millions on a meaningful object, while another person had the ability to give that object a meaning money could never purchase. According to the story, Eala chose the second path. She reportedly gave Aisha something that was priceless because of the memory attached to it. Of course, the claims surrounding the incident should be treated carefully unless official sources confirm the details. But the central idea has clearly captured people's attention because it asks a question that goes far beyond tennis. What would you do if someone offered you $10 million for something that mattered deeply to you but could technically be replaced? Would you accept the money and use it to change your life, or would you give the object to someone who found hope through it? There is no easy answer. $10 million is life-changing money, and most people would understand accepting such an offer. But if Eala really made the decision described in this story, then she chose to measure value differently. She reportedly decided that making one young fan feel inspired was more important than receiving a fortune. And perhaps that is why the alleged moment continues to attract attention. Sports are not only about rankings, trophies, and prize money. They are also about people. They're about the emotions created when an athlete gives someone a reason to believe in themselves. If this story touched you, then tell us honestly what you would have done in Eala's position. Would you take the $10 million or make the choice she reportedly made? Share your answer in the comments and stay connected with Cortiva Tennis for more powerful tennis stories, dramatic moments, and unforgettable stories from the world of the game.